AFC matchup on tap.
Entering play call screen.
And the Los Angeles Rams. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HD Power is selected. Cross button. Cross button.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone split is selected.
The league had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
Inside zone split.
Long afternoon.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Flanker drive.
Line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
R1 button. Square button.
Second and
Triangle button.
Jones.
Square button.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Level switch is selected.
Stay physical, and that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Punt player. From concept, there are 9. Play type, there are 9 categories. Option is set. Option is set. Outside handoff. There are 7 categories. You have 3. Backs protect.
The incomplete pass.
Cross button.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
And on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Give cushion. Spread.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
3 a week ago over Cincinnati.
Cover 3, cover 3 sky.
Their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line.
Entering play call. Punt land. There are 7 categories. Defend medium. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play.
Entering play call. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 sink.
Downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
Entering play play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Quarterbacks in their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out.
Entering play call, coach suggest. Drag vertical, F-led red option. Drag verticals.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their
Circle button. Triangle button.
Ended today.
Square button. Audible. Triangle button. Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button.
And
circle button.
They'd be in the
playoffs. Square button.
They're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. Puffin key. Raven red option.
We could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A first down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the first.
Entering play call, coach suggest. Dig wheel. Ravens, dig wheel.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think
triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button.
To Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. Double slants.
When they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it.
Triangle button.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
Unpack. R1 button.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and not able to break away.
Entering play call, 494 F flat.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
Cross button. Cross button. Circle button. Circle button.
Throwing.
Triangle button. R1 button. Square button.
Behind his man, he missed.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 corners, 4 verticals, 4 verticals.
I apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Option empty base flex. There are 17 categories. So you have 9 options. Max for depth.
My bad.
You run a really tight
square button.
What's going on here?
Square button.
Complete pass.
Square button.
Try to tighten
square button.
This next play. And this pass broken up.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Conta selected.
Defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no
pressure, gets to him, and down he goes.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now.
Spread.
After that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. So that was a
entering play call. Coach off on plan.
And you can just see that whole
cover to drop. Cover to drop.
Defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about lifting stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
Here's a diving catch right side. Back to
entering play call. If a medium pass, you have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out.
Entering play call. If a medium pass, you have cover 1, cover 2 drop, cover 2 sink.
Right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Back to throw again. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Entering play call. If a medium pass, you have 104 option. On plan.
Because
cover 2 sink.
And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. He finds his man complete. It's Hughes.
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
After 7-0.
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
Field a week ago, they got the ball early and often. I have no
Cover
doubt
2 drop.
that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of.
Entering play call. Defend plan. There are 7 formation. There are 7 categories. There are 4 normal. There are 4 cover 1, 2 deep, cover 1, cover 3 cloud press.
Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 smash.
Away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Cross button. R1 button. Square button. Circle button. R1 button.
Jones.
Square button.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected.
To get you going, sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st down, Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing.
Entering play call. Mesh spot.
39. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Cross button.
Jones.
R1 button. Triangle button.
Eluding the pressure.
Square button.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. We have 30 options. Y sale is selected.
But they never did.
And it
Circle button.
that last
Cross
one.
button.
So they need to come
Cross button.
here on 3rd down.
Triangle button.
Looking
R1 button. R1 button.
They'll rifle this one deep.
Triangle button.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring this all the way back.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
This offense in the victory last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Spread.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
This line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play.
Cover 3 thus 2.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Open target, here's Matthews.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 on plan. There are 7 categories. Defend median pass is selected. Defend. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. He'll look to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Entering play call. Defend median pass. We have 1. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop. On plan. Concept.
Big
Cover.
time for
Cover 6.
That had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone.
Entering play call. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show for selected.
We're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get...
Entering play call, cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show 4 selected.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on
Spread.
third down. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, error, plan, error, formation, error 7, 4, split, you have 9, engage 8.
Nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Entering play call, split, you have 9 options, LB fire is selected.
To go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left is selected.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 30 options, HD slip screen is selected.
It's offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Triangle button, circle button, R1 button,
Just to try
R1 button,
that deficit.
triangle button.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's...
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 30 options, verticals is selected.
Made the contact just as he's trying to haul it in.
Circle button, square button, square button, square button, circle button. Square button, square button, R1 button,
Jones.
square button.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Entering play call, AHB power out.
The outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Pushing his way through. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 30 options, Chief curls is selected. Circle button, R1 button,
As well.
triangle button,
Tackler there and continue on.
cross button.
No options, he just tosses it.
Entering play call, stick,
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last
triangle button,
70
R1 button,
right now.
triangle button, triangle button, triangle button,
Extra time.
triangle button.
Those guys watched him all week. Saw how precise.
Entering plates, X hazard, AHB slant stick, Y shallow, AHB slip screen,
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also
square button, audible.
there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more.
Triangle button,
Obviously,
R1 button, R1 button.
find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 18 options, field goal 60 yards is selected.
Field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in.
Entering Dunklin adjustments. Screen run inside is selected.
Time report. Coach.
Run outside. Defense short pass. Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target, Harris. They'll get 9.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
What defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to check up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Double slants. Y off pass. Double slants.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got to be
R1 button.
straight about that
Plus button.
missed field goal.
R1 button.
Always
R1 button.
because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball
Plus button.
post.
R1 button.
Something
Circle button.
I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Triangle button.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Entering play spacing. Zone alert X smoke. Y stick lead.
Nice crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe
Square button.
instead of the
Cross button. R1 button.
Jones
R1 button.
throwing
R1 button.
to Barkley on the check down. They'll contain him to just 4.
R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button. Square button. R1 button. Triangle button.
To throw. Jones. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Entering pitch corners.
Pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This
R1
offense.
button. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button.
Looking to throw.
Cross button.
Jones. He finds his man complete. That's Hammond. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Entering play call. Jet pass FK zone.
the field on this
Zone alert X smoke.
big
Y
time
stick.
good yardage.
Red option.
To do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Stretch alert dragon is selected.
Brings up 2nd and
Triangle button. Cross button. R1 button. Cross button. Triangle button.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Y stick is selected. Circle button.
Tough spot for Jones.
Circle button. Out left. Cross button. R1 button.
Jones.
Cross button.
Going on for-
R1 button.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Square button.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Conta selected.
As he's on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you
Entering play call, on plan, defense short, cover one double bus.
Those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 3. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Entering play call, defense short pass, on plan, formation, concept, cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show for selected.
3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want for a victory.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in.
Entering play call, cover 6, cover 6, cover 6. Play
32
call,
yards.
play call, cover 2, man 3, cover 2 man.
Yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down.
Entering play call, cover 2, top 2 man contain.
The ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Add on to their lead. Now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
Entering play call, coach suggests, play formation, play type. There are 9 categories. Special, option, concept, play action pass, there are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Fast sprint HD flag is selected.
next drive. They have been struggling.
Square button.
At halftime, they went through some possible
Triangle button.
changes.
Triangle button.
Now where do you go?
Square button.
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Cross button.
That is
Triangle button.
what you said. You've gone over
Cross
the
button.
I bet they were pretty clinical.
Triangle button.
Not too
Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Gotta find
Cross button.
spark somewhere. And so far,
Entering play call, 2. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Fast sprint HD flag is selected.
what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early
R1 button.
long gone.
Triangle button.
They should now have some sense of
Triangle button. Triangle button.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Entering play. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 3 options. Florida cross is selected.
Sack.
Cross button.
Tough
Square button.
to the Giants.
Triangle button.
Throw.
Cross button. R1 button.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Square button.
Will be incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense? And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in.
Entering play call. Formation. Cover 2 man.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game.
Entering play call. Cover 2 man.
Been an easy day for them.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play call. Cover. Call 2 man contain.
First contact. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Entering play call. Cover 2 man. There are 9 categories. Cover 2 man.
And now it's third down.
Caught. Cover 2 man.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And this one is right down the middle.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
You did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5. Not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
No run back here. Down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Slant stick is selected.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for
triangle button.
Back on
R1 button.
Fans
R1 button.
To be on
square
the
button.
Side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
R1 button.
Second and 2 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and he stopped immediately there.
Cross button. Cross button. Circle button.
With a 3rd and 2. This run
triangle button. Square button. Circle button.
Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Filtered is selected.
Protect. Let your quarterback operate and try and find some targets in the open field.
Cross button. Triangle button. R1 button. Cross button.
Down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 20.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. And
entering play call, coach suggestions, their complete formation, their concept, cover 2 man.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked.
Entering play call, cover 2 man 3G.
With their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he will have first down yardage.
Entering play. Cover 2 man 3. Cover 2 man.
Someone throwing it
Cover 2 man.
that confidently, you don't have to call
Cover
the
2
game
man.
ball, do you? You just go ahead.
Fishing.
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's getting...
Entering play call. Cover 2 man. Carrier 9 cap. Cover 2 man spy.
And that's
Man
impressive.
3G. Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man.
And they haven't
Play.
let here
Play
even
call.
into the
Ins.
fourth quarter.
DB strike. Spinner. DBL safety go.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Entering play call. Man blitz.
On this
Play.
drive, but getting the
Play call.
incompletion there, that
Cover
should
2 man.
build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this is hauled in by Matthews. And inside.
Entering play call. Cover 2 man. There are 9 categories. Only 26 options. Cover 2 man is selected.
For a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive.
Play.
He's been absolutely
Play
sensational.
call.
The one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9.
Entering play call. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show 4 selected.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll be
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Go predicted is selected.
offense
Cross button.
ready to begin.
Cross button. Cross button.
Game wins
For 1 button.
very much
Square button.
as they go to
For 1 button.
with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be upended at the 20.
Cross button. For 1 button.
Gain there.
Cross button. Circle button.
Throw again.
Triangle button.
Jones.
Triangle button.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Entering play call.
Trials and
Drills.
tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception.
Cross button.
Kosher
Cross button.
for hanging in there.
Triangle button.
Something happened, despite the amount of pressure he's
Cross
been under
button.
this entire game.
For 1 button. Square button. Square button.
Full this one deep.
Triangle button.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he returns it into enemy territory.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 36.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
To be happy with good, solid yardage.
On plan, there are different short pass. You have 1 double, cover 1 hole.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And tight coverage there. It's
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Strong flood is selected.
It's offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Cross button.
Has not gone
Triangle button. Triangle button.
This offense would have its way.
Square button.
They certainly have not
Cross button.
scored big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. X dagger is selected.
They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Second and
Triangle button.
Jones. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be stopped right
Cross button.
field.
Cross button. R1 button.
The midfield
Triangle button.
to throw.
Triangle button.
Take a shot for the end zone.
Cross button.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Corner strike is selected.
Next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Cross button. Square button.
Again on
Cross
second.
button.
Jones.
Triangle button.
Away and incomplete.
Entering play call,
Defense
for
was
verticals.
the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect
Cross button.
like that.
R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button. R1 button.
Jones.
Square button. R1 button. Cross button.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point splits.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually,
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. 4 verticals.
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
Square
drive.
button. Circle button.
Frank.
Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button.
That's
R1 button.
flat because victory Not a chance now.
Entering the
I can't
corner.
see how they're actually going
Corner strike.
because
Corner strike.
watching the body language of the
PDL,
guys on the field.
player,
And if they
formation, there are 9 categories, there are 17 concept, there are 9 categories, there are 10, auction,
See how
quick,
they handle
medium,
waning moments in
run,
this one.
auction is set to outside zone, there are 10 categories, play call,
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
cross button,
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
entering play call,
loss of 5.
coach suggestion, some plan, there are
this
player,
offense,
there are
specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way
Hail
to
Mary,
pay.
Hail Mary, you have 3 options, Hail Mary is selected.
It's cost them.
Triangle button.
Final
Triangle button.
to throw.
Cross button.
He's going to let it fly.
Triangle button.
Got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept